Springtime is a welcome time for many, but for millions, it's the season for serious health conditions. Dr. Cedric Rutland joins us to share how to protect your health this season. Good morning, doctor.
Hey, good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. I know I am one of many who are struggling with those seasonal allergies. How many Americans are affected by allergies and asthma annually?
You know, when you look at the number of Americans that are affected by allergies, it's 50 million Americans that are affected by allergies, and more specifically looking at asthma, which is a specific type of allergy. It's actually allergic inflammation of the pipes carrying air to the lung. We've got 25 to 30 million Americans that are affected by this disease.
Okay, so can you kind of talk about the differences between allergies, asthma, and their common triggers?
Yeah, when you look at the differences between allergies and asthma, here's how we look at them. So allergies are actually an overreaction to something in the environment in your upper airway, your sinuses, and in your eyes. You get the itchy, watery eyes, you get the congested sinuses, you get the mucus production in the sinuses. That is allergy. We also call that allergic rhinitis. And then when you look at asthma, asthma is allergic inflammation of the pipes carrying air to the lung. So these individuals are going to wheeze, they're going to cough, they're going to produce mucus, they might be a little bit short of breath, and they'll have what are called asthma attacks. Well, they'll have acute episodes of wheezing, coughing, shortness of breath, and mucus production, which can be life-threatening.
Yeah, it's good to know the difference. So what can people do to help protect against allergies and asthma this spring?
Yeah, you know, understanding that your environment really is what dictates the amount of inflammation you can have in those genetically susceptible individuals. If you avoid it, if you're inside, your windows are closed, that's going to calm down the amount of antigen that you're exposed to. So that's going to help. Most people aren't going to do that because everybody wants to be outside, especially during the spring when it's beautiful, and I understand it. So when you do come inside, take a shower, wash your hair, get rid of the clothes that you have on, put them in the washing machine so that antigen can be filtered out so it goes away so you can breathe in nice, clean air. If you use an air filter in your house, this is going to help too because it'll help dispel some of those antigens that are causing your inflammatory reaction. Take your prescribed medications. Take your antihistamine. Take your intranasal steroid. Take your inhaled corticosteroid. Take your nasal decongestant. We want to calm down that inflammatory response, and we do that with those medications.
Those are all great tips. Okay, so speaking of medications, those are a big expense. How can people save money on them?
So the way that I save money in my practice is we use BuzzRx, which is a free prescription discount card and app service that allows you to find the best cost for a medication. The way it does this is if you go to the app, you can download it on iOS or Android, or you can go to buzzrx.com, buzzrx.com. We put the medication in the search bar, we'll press enter, and after you do that, you will get a number of pharmacies that offer the medication, and you will see how much money you're going to save by using the BuzzRx discount card. You can save up to 80% on the cost of medication, which we find to be extremely helpful for our patients. And here's the other plus. Doesn't matter if you're insured or not. Whether you have insurance or you don't, you're going to have that same amount of savings, which we think is extremely important. So every American can use BuzzRx by going to buzzrx.com or downloading the application on their phone.
Perfect. Thank you so much, doctor, for joining us. Those are all great ways to combat seasonal allergies and asthma. If you guys would like to learn more, you can visit buzzrx.com.